Hi. So the case that I was assigned was the case of personal representatives of the estate of John Edward Starling versus Fisherman's Pier. And the estate of John Edward Starling would be the plaintiff, and Fisherman's Pier is the defendant in this case. And this is an appealed case because this originally went to the circuit court in Broward County and the judge dismissed it. And the appealants are saying, no, Fisherman's Pier is responsible and they were negligent. So they're appealing. When I initially read this case, I thought I agreed with the first court that John Edward Starling was responsible for his own death. And this is why. He brought alcohol to Fisherman's Pier. So it's a municipal violation. He drank it at the pier and he was drunk. Now, he fell asleep on the pier, and at some point in the night, he rolled over, he fell off the pier, and he drowned. So very tragic. And I understand that the family wants someone to be responsible for his death, but at that time, I thought, well, he's responsible. Until I found some more information. I found that Fisherman's Pier, the employees of Fisherman's Pier knew that he brought alcohol to the pier. Not only did they know that he brought it, they also partook in drinking the alcohol with him. So they're responsible for that. They knew that John Edward Starling was sleeping on the pier. That's not okay. They also knew, and this was the factor that really changed my mind, that there's no bottom guardrail that would stop anybody lying horizontally from falling off of the pier. So they knew he was in imminent danger and they did nothing. And when you own or possess a piece of property that you allow people to come onto, you are responsible for those people while they're on your property. And I saw an example that related it back to like the restaurant industry. So if you have a customer that comes into the restaurant and they have a couple drinks, which is legal, and then they go out in the parking lot and they fall asleep. Now we're going to think that's absolutely ridiculous, but I would expect my employees to aid that customer in getting home safely. If my employee were to step over the customer laying on the ground and then he gets ran over in the middle of the night, I would think that my establishment was negligent and is somewhat responsible for the death of that customer. And in this case, it's no different. The employees of the pier knew that he was in imminent danger and they did nothing. So the judge in the second case, the appeal case, reversed and remanded the case, saying yes, Fisherman's Pier was negligent. They knew he was drunk. They didn't do anything within reasonable measures to make sure that the plaintiff was safe.